Have you ever wondered just how powerful social marketing can be? Well, Gather Wine Bar has been using this form of media consistently and effectively for over 2 years, and business is booming. Hi, I'm Teri Bayus with Telosa Press, and we're going to be talking with Kari Ziegler of Gather Wine Bar today. They've just added a fabulous food menu on there, and their back patio has a fire pit that beckons me more nights than I care to admit. Let's go and talk to Kari.
Hi, Teri.
Alright, so tell me about Gather.
Well, I mean, we've been open 2 years, and it's become a place where people can come and hang out with their friends and family, and lots of people get to know people.
And you've added food.
Yes, well, we've had food since pretty much the beginning, but we added a chef within the last 6 months.
And the chef is a good chef.
Yeah, I think that we now have a new breed of people that come in here and they say
You got me to try peas, and
I know.
I'm against peas.
And we
it's
get
my
lots
mother's fault, but
and we get lots of people that come in though and say, well, if Tim made it, I'll try it. And so he's getting a mini fan club.
Nice.
We even have people come in and ask for the macaroni and cheese, and they've named it Mac on Crack because it's got lots of stuff in it. And
the little nuggets of pleasure?
No, little nuggets of happiness.
Yes.
Okay.
Pleasure.
And in fact, we even have a customer that ordered about 7 dozen of them, so she could cook them and make it look like she made them.
So is everything Central Coast wine?
Yep, everything is from Santa Barbara up to Monterey. And so we've got all sorts of little places that you really don't head to on a normal wine tasting. One of the things that I'm really starting to enjoy, and I mean starting to hear people enjoy, is that they like the fact that they don't have to do a ton of driving to try all over the Central Coast. Gather from the Pack, I think, is our space.
I love the back patio.
It's my favorite place, and you know that's even where I'm having my birthday party. So
it's got to be good when you want to have a party where you work.
Yeah. It's the fire pits, the heaters. Give me a blanket and a glass of wine, and I'm all happy back there, even on a cold night in the room ready.
Yeah. Can you charge for lodging if they just fall asleep back there?
I have fallen asleep back there. I'm not sure what that says, but it's definitely neat that we can fit about 100 people from.
Now tell us about Winemaker Wednesdays. That's my favorite thing here.
It is mine too, and one of the things that I try to do, I really don't like when you're in this, you go to a tasting at an event and everybody's kind of jumping into line and all of that. We actually bring the tasting to you at your tables. We send the winemaker over and they get to have a full conversation with you as opposed to just saying yes and a vintage and all of that. So it's kind of nice. You actually get to know them. And for me, we're asking people to come here at the end of their day. I'd like it to be enjoyable for everybody, not just the patrons, but as well the winemakers.
And so what winemakers do you have coming up?
Next week we have Stillman Brown, and he will be doing something with Wet Zeppelin. Which is kind of neat. That's a charity program that he has that gives scholarship money to a viticulture student.
Bring in his cage?
I'm not sure. I don't think there's going to be a cage here. He always threatens me with Little Vineyards is going to be coming shortly. We just had Lean Tanner. And then we're also having our big one in May 18th. We're having the Winemaker Wednesday that is featuring 5 women winemakers.
Nice.
So Janelle Ducey, Morgan Clendenin, Kelly Brophy Clark, Amanda Kramer from Niner, and Sonia Majeski from Costumes.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm a Gather winner anymore. Soon be asked. We actually use this. Our lavender, the chives, the tons of oregano that have turned into a ground cover. And we use oranges from our orange tree for our sangria.
Nice.
We spend a lot of time on Facebook and Twitter, checking our Yelps. I think that's really the wave of the future. To this day, we still have people say, I've been following you on Facebook for 2 years, and this is the first time that I came in. And it's neat because they really do feel like they get to know us. They get to know that Chef Tim is making something fantastic. They get to see some really great pictures of food, find out who's playing, keep up on events. It's a really neat way of getting to know, 1,000, 2,000 of your your closest friends.
Okay, so how do we find you on all of these things?
Well, you know, it's super easy. You go to Twitter or Facebook, and we're Gather Wine Bar, all one word. 122 East Branch Street in the village of Rio Grande. Our phone number is 805-474-4771, and you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, our webpage at gatherwinebar.com.
Thank you, Kari.
Thank you.
Now, doesn't that just sound like the perfect place to hold the girls' night out? I really love this place. Gather Wine Bar is right in the village of Rio Grande. Make sure you follow them on Facebook or Twitter for special events, menus, and happenings. You can read the whole article this week in Tolosa Press. I did my dinner and a movie. The movie was Water for Elephants, and the dinner was at Gather Wine Bar. Tolosa Press has the following publications: the Coast News, the Slow City News, and the Bay City News. And Water for Elephants was special to me because I knew that elephant. I was in the circus, but that's a whole nother video. So until next week, keep your wine glasses full, and we will see you for dinner and a movie.